Hi guys, welcome to next session. In previous session, we have learned about meaning of financial planning and definition of financial planning. So coming to recalling the meaning of financial planning, it is a process of estimation of total requirement of a funds in a business and the determining the source of a capital structure. For example, choosing 50% of equity and 50% of debt is a balanced cost of raising the funds in the organization for the profitability purpose. Moving to next concept, need and importance of financial plan. It ensures a timely and balanced flow of funds at all the segment of the business. So here it is considering a smooth flow of funds in the organization. So as coming here, it also says about the funds is required for initial stage to decline stage. As coming to next, a sound financial plan will be helping for an organization. The requirement funds. Moving to next concept, need and importance of financial plan. It ensures a timely and balanced flow of funds at all the segments of the business by ensuring the smooth flow of funds in the organization. A sound financial plan will help the management by using effectively required funds in the operation and other functional activities. It creates an environment for the success of a company by reaching profitability of the organization. Next, the need for financial planning arises due to the following reason. First point, availability of sufficient funds to meet the requirements of financial activities in a company, like expenses and emergency which occur in a day-to-day financial activities. Next point, liquidity of funds. The securities held by the company can convert to liquidity when it is required. Coming to next point, identify the funds of a business, like when, where, and how much funds are required. Coming to next, amount of surpluses of financial resources will be utilized for expansion and further investment sake. Next, prediction of future requirement of a funds in the organization. Coming to next, confidence in the minds of suppliers when company purchases goods and services on credit basis. Next, provision or providing a finance for replacement of assets, like replacing old machine by new one. Next, effective utilization of a funds in the organization by reaching the profitability by earning returns. Moving to next concept, steps and financial planning. Step 1, projection of financial statements are profit and loss account and balance sheet. It is needed for a organization or business, as well as it helps to analyze the effects of operating plan in the business about profits and various financial plans. It also ensures the proper monitoring and implemented financial planning in the organization for the success of an organization to earn profitability. Coming to next point, step 2, determination of funds needed. It is a production of needed fund in organization to invest on fixed assets like land, building, etc. Coming to current assets like inventories, cash balance, etc., as well as research and development and promotional activities of a business. Next, step 3, forecast the availability of funds. Here, the required funds generated by the two source, one will be an internal and another one will be an external. In internal, profits or asset. If it is external, it will be an a outsider. It may be an a borrowing, or it may be an issue of securities by company. Coming to next point, step 4, establish and maintain systems and controls. Here, planning and control is a twins of a management to see a proper and effective utilization of a funds in the organization and make sure it carried out properly. Coming to next, step 5, develop procedures. Here, being an a consistency, it is a same. Here, the economic forecast not materialized properly means, so at that time it will be an a loss for a business. So coming to next, step 6, establish performance based management and compensation system. So as coming here, the finance manager will be taking care of the all decision of a business. So he will be reaching towards the goal of the organization by increasing the profitability as well as the wealth maximization. It will be helping for the shareholders of the business because the maximization of the share price will be done. Moving to next concept, factors influencing the financial plan. So coming to first point, the nature of the industry. So as coming here, the requirement of a funds, it will be varying from the one industry to another industry. For example, the volume of capital, the amount of shares will be limited for the company. So coming to next, asset structure. So the types of assets held by the company, it may be an assets or the liabilities. So coming to next point, availability of source. So here the various sources of the organization, it may be in the long term or the short term, it will be decided by the company. So as coming here, the pros and cons. So the favorable and unfavorable in the various source should be analyzed. Coming to next point, futures plans. So here, view the future plan of the organization by forecasting the whatever the plans of the organization. So coming to next point, status of the organization. It will be influenced by the standing position of the concern. So the current position of the organization, it will be influenced. So it will be a part of the credit worthiness as a past performance and goodwill of the firm. It will be considered towards the status of the organization. So coming to next point, economic condition. So here it will be depending on the economic condition, the selection of the source, it will be impacting towards the national and international market. So when financial planning is formulating, so it should be taken care by. So coming to next point, government policies. Here it will be influencing on the decision of the financial plan. For example, it may be an a dividend rates, interest rate. As per the guidelines declared by the government, the company should be following it when they are declaring an a dividend.